So, Mary, I'm so excited because I'm bringing you to a very personal place, my home, which is a studio apartment my husband and I have shared for the last 3.5 years, and it's been fabulous. I have to say, we thought we'd be here for 1 year, but after living here, the first year we thought, well, gosh, we liked this simple living. We're in a beautiful building with amenities, and we have made a 620 square foot home work for ourselves, just 2 people, and for entertaining about 10 people for dinner. And we've downsized quite a bit. We have less clothes, we have less things, but we've kept the important things. And it's really made it feel comfy. There's nothing that feels, there's just nothing that feels uncomfortable here. Recently we've added a doggy to our family, so we even have a dog involved in our home, our grand dog. So we have him part-time. And as I said, we brought the important things. We've got photographs we're still digitizing, our important books, our pictures of our family. And our home, most studios, people have a sofa, a separate sofa, and they have a separate bed, but our studio has something called the sofa wall bed. And our sofa wall bed is what really makes our studio work well as far as going from daytime, which is what we have here. We have a nice sofa, cocktail table that was my mother's. There are multifunctional cocktail tables that can go from cocktail to dining, but I've kept this because it has sentimental value, and it's pretty, and I like it. The fabric that I raised my kids on, I know it can be more contemporary, but I'm happy with that. And yes, our closets that have worked very well for us, and these are an IKEA box with custom doors. We thought it was going to be just a year that we would be here, but it has worked for us. And you know, there are drawers behind, there's hanging storage in here. I have a full-length mirror that is fantastic. I get great light out here. I have shelves for linens and other personal effects. My tablecloth is in there. And luckily the studio was equipped with a lovely kitchen. And I'd say out of studio living, the only thing that I personally have found is we didn't mind living in a studio and having a kitchen in our bedroom, because at night it's kind of, you get used to certain things. You know, a refrigerator that maybe you didn't hear the compressor might be nicer, but I think our brains got used to that during the night, and it hasn't been an issue. So the rest of our little 620 square foot studio is some other things that are very important to us. And this particular one just reminds me of my sisters because it's the ladies lunching. My sisters don't live nearby, so that's what that's about. I also have this bench that was painted for me for a show that I had a multifunctional space in downtown. As a matter of fact, it was actually an interior design show, and that's what that came from. This armoire, which we have our TV in, we have a small TV because TV is it's not as important to me. So we keep it behind closed doors. And then I have, you know, before the TV was even in here, I had these pictures in here, and that's because I like having a lot of my pictures out, even though you can have them digitally on a screen. It's kind of nice to walk over and just enjoy them, and that's how I have. That's why I brought them with. Yes. All right, and the corner. Whoops. Corner is more so. This corner table receives my cocktail table when I'm serving guests. So it's designed so that my cocktail table can fit underneath here. I, of course, have my kids, my niece, you know, things on here that are important. And this lamp came from many years ago, the 70s, early 70s. But it's something that's artful that I just think is pretty, and it makes me feel good. And of course, more importantly, mother and child, because I enjoy being a mother. All right, and lastly, I guess I didn't address the stack chairs. So this, the stack chairs allow me to serve my guests. I have something called a console to dining table. I think that we got that in one of the shots, but we'll show that to you in a minute. And I think that's pretty much the studio, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and demonstrate. Let's go ahead and demonstrate our, our cocktail. Well, let's go ahead and demonstrate